I just can't stop myself from buying books. I can't say that I'm really ashamed of myself, though. Really.
Hey booktubers, I have a haul for you. This is the long and the short of it, and this is the short episode. I have about 8 or 9 books to haul today, and let's get started. The first one I got up, this is for you, Richard. I promised you that I would get this book in my next purchase from Amazon, and I did. This was a used book. And it came in very, very good condition, The Best of John Bellairs, and I'm excited to read it. If you want to watch the long one, there are 3 books in here: The House with a Clock in Its Walls, The Figure in the Shadows, and The Letter, the Witch, and the Ring. And these, I believe, are aimed at middle school, but it looks really cool. It's got illustrations in it and everything. So yeah, it's looks like a really good read. Thank you for Richard for introducing us to John. Okay, the next one I have up is The Valley of Horses. And this is book 2 in the Earth Children series. Earth's Children, I should say. And this is the one with the really cool landscaping covers. I absolutely love the covers on these. Now, they don't all match. There again, you can see them if I get the right finger. And go this way, right there. I now have all of the books. In my last haul, I had the number 6 book. And this is the number 2, and now I have them all. And they were published, I think, from 1980 through, the earliest one was a couple weeks ago, the latest one. And so, they changed them a little bit. They've republished some of the hardcovers, so some of them have different. You can see some of them have this kind of a little label on them over there. There we go, and some of them don't. So anyway, they look a little bit different and yet kind of the same. Then I got The Good Thief by Hannah Tinty. I've had this on my wish list for quite a long time. Been wanting to get that, and in the long version I'll read the synopsis of that. This is an adult book. This is The Savage Garden by Mark Mills. What kind of struck me was, the cover did, I'm sorry. And also when I read the synopsis on Amazon, I thought I liked it. And I can't remember whether or not I bought this book used. I think I did. Yes, Amazon Marketplace. And I've been buying several used books through the Amazon Marketplace at very, very good prices. And I usually try to get the ones that aren't like the super cheapest, because I like the book to be in good condition. And I usually always look for somebody who will tell you what the condition of the book is, not just, well, generally, they'll have a mark on them, or they could be ex-library. It's like, well, is it or isn't it? So I usually go with the ones that actually tell you what the condition of the actual book is. The Red Herring Without Mustard. A Red Herring Without Mustard by Alan Bradley. I believe this is book 3 in Flavia DeLuce novels. So I have 2 of them now. You've seen me. One of them is the sweet potato pie one, and there's a second one. This is the third one. I found this at Barnes & Noble, so I'm assuming this is a new book. It is hardcover, where the actual jacket is actually built and printed right into the hardcover. So I kind of like those. I think they're called turtlebacks or something like that. I wanted to try some Maeve Binchy, and I think I saw her on Amazon. And I don't know, just going through different books and kind of shopping around, and she looked very, very interesting to me. It's kind of funny, maybe a little bit mystery. It's definitely adult novels. However, I don't know whether there's any like super kind of adult topics in them, because I've never read Maeve, so I'm not sure. This is one of her newest books out, and very cool. The inside covers match. The inside end papers match the cover. Really, really neat. So, Minding Frankie. Then I wanted to try some Nicholas Sparks. So I thought I would try the Lucky One. Really, really neat cover on this one. Of course, it's hardcover. And a picture of Nick on the back. So, yeah, wanted to try one of his. This one here is, I like camping. I haven't been able to do a whole lot of it as far as like going with I have a little tiny pop-up that I pull behind a pickup truck kind of thing. And so this was a brand new book by National Geographic, Guide to State Parks of the United States. And it just has all kinds of information about state parks along with photographs. So I live obviously on the Great Lakes, and so there's a whole section in here on the Great Lakes. And there's Michigan sand dunes, and I've seen some of those. So just a really, really, really beautiful book and guide, and it is very current. So I'm just hoping that with all the tax cuts and everything that are going on with the states, especially here in Ohio, I know Michigan is starting up that whole mess. Wisconsin's got a great big mess. I'm hoping that they don't start closing state parks, but I'm guessing it might come to that. It's going to be tough. Then I have one of the Easton Press leather bounds that came in, and as you can see, this is Perrault's Fairy Tale, or Perrault. I'm not sure exactly how you pronounce that. It is illustrated by Gustave Doré, so I'll take 1 minute on this short video to show you if I can pick out one of the better. They're in black and white. Pick out one of the better illustrations, but they're full-page illustrations. Isn't that absolutely beautiful? Gustave Doré, and I think I've mentioned him before in my hauls. Very, very famous illustrator in the 1800s. The text is quite large on this book. So, this would be a really, really, really neat book to read to a child with the fairy tales. And this has Perrault's Fairy Tales has some of the very famous ones in them. Sleeping Beauty in the Wood, Little Red Riding Hood, Bluebeard, The Master Cat or Puss in Boots, The Fairies, Cinderella or the Little Glass Slipper, Ricky of the Tuft, and Little Tom Thumb. So very famous stories in there. So there's the book again. That is the short haul. I hope you enjoyed it. And in the long haul, I'll go over more things, read synopsis, and do all that kind of stuff. See ya.